back. I so sorry about the previous live stream. I guess the signal it's not good. So now we're going back. I mean the idea was just to do a U-turn and then just drive around. And now we're going back. So if I lost my viewers, that's fine. You can guys rewatch this video later on. Lady, I don't know how you're walking like that. It's so hot right now. It's crazy. And then actually the cloud is taking over. I hope it doesn't start raining to the point. And that's how, yeah, I'm gonna take that route going back. What's going on with the connection today? It's just not working. We're back to it. So it's 95 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's going like pretty quick, the increase in heat. Like the weather is going off. And I can feel it because I have my windows down. And I turn off the AC so you guys can hear like, you know, the wind and all this stuff. But boy, it's hot today. And I'm wearing all black. So yeah, I can feel the heat like even more. Super nice outside. I wish I would have brought my, you know, beach towel and my umbrella so I can just sit on the beach and just be there. Who keeps beeping? Like, y'all need to have patience. Hey Henry, sorry about that. I guess it's because but it's not that unlimited if you get, you know, limited on stuff like that. all of these people are gonna make a left. Oakland Park. I don't feel like doing a left on Oakland Park. I think I'm gonna make a left on what's it called? Commercial Boulevard. And we're back to the Wi-Fi issues. If I speed a little, I mean obviously around the speed limit, that little signal that says the Wi-Fi is, the weak connection is, it just disappears. So maybe that's what I'm supposed to do, be speeding all the time. Gosh, it's so hot. It's such a nice day. So I wish I would have brought my my beach towel. Hey Roy, welcome. I did a live stream early, but I have to cut it short because I have a what's it called, connection issues. So it's a lovely day. It's 11:51 a.m. and it's 93 degrees Fahrenheit. It's hot. We were just in Fort Lauderdale Beach, and now we are going to Lauderdale by the Sea, where I am gonna be making a left. Just go into the suburban part of Broward County or Fort Lauderdale. Few clouds that look like dark, but if it rains, I think it's gonna be like a 10-15 minute rain. It doesn't seem like gonna stay all day long. I didn't see anything that says it's gonna be something major, like 90% precipitation or stuff like that. No, and I hope we don't. But no, when I checked the weather on the app, it just really says that it might have some like light showers early afternoon, but it's not even early afternoon. It's 11:52, so we'll see. But I don't know, should I keep driving up north? Should I make left on commercial? You guys let me know. We can actually drive to Lighthouse Point. I always wanted to go to the Lighthouse place, but I never actually went. I don't know why. That's something that we can do. We can explore that. It's amazing that there's so many places in your city that you've been living like for even like all your life or like so many years that you don't know that it existed because you don't really take the time, to explore, and you never knew this, certain places or parks or ocean or beach places are there. So now that I'm doing these videos, it's interesting to discover, or just I guess. I was living under a rock in so many places. I was like, oh my goodness, I never knew this place was here. And it becomes my favorite place, and I'm like, I should have known this. I used to like and haven't been in years. So that's one adventure. Now this is the whole downtown Lauderdale by the Sea. It's very small, very quaint. So it's very like touristy area, like very touristy area, as you can see. We're gonna be coming here on Wednesday because, oh my God, what's going on with the traffic? Because they're doing the Christmas tree lighting at 5 p.m. And I don't know, I just feel like I want to, you know, just show people how other people live in, you know, different parts of America. So yeah, we passed Commercial. We didn't make a left the way I was told I was gonna do. I'm just going north now. I'm gonna just not go to what's it called, West Palm Beach, but I'm just gonna drive up north until I get tired. Yeah. So mark your calendars. Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. I'm gonna be live streaming from here, Lauderdale by the Sea, because they're gonna be doing the Christmas tree lighting. And then on the 8th, I'm gonna be live streaming from the city of Tamarack, which they're gonna do their own Christmas tree lighting as well. So there's a bunch of cities within Broward County that is what we call, you know, Fort Lauderdale metropolitan area. So yeah, so I'm gonna be sending reminders, so you guys, you know, if you guys want to watch and you have time, you know, looking forward to see you all in these events. And I'm wondering, the West Palm Beach, when is it? If it's done already, so I can, you know, live stream it if it's not done yet. I mean, the phone doesn't seem that it's heated, which is good. I didn't realize that, you know, the heat has a lot of to it to your iPhone, because the sun is like coming directly to the iPhone. Apparently that's how it gets heated. That's why my phone like died a couple of times. It just randomly like cut off the live stream, and it says, you know, temperature, you need to shut down your phone for a couple of minutes until the temperature goes back to normal. And I'm just discovering these things as I'm doing these videos. Yeah, I don't know if it has anything to do with my phone being old. I mean, I have the iPhone 11. That's the 2020 iPhone. So yeah, that's. So if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing to my channel. I'm somehow new, so I'm a Fort Lauderdale-based YouTuber, and just do live streaming and just videos about Fort Lauderdale Beach and all the surroundings, but basically mostly like Broward County, which is in between West Palm Beach and Miami in South Florida. So make sure you like and subscribe, and yeah, we keep driving up north. I'm craving a soda, like an ice cold soda right now, but I don't want to stop at any place. I have my water, which is healthy and nice, so that should do for the time being. Can't believe it's December 3rd already. Like, it's in a blink of an eye. Mentally, I'm still in January 2023. It's just crazy how just like literally you just blink and it's December, and then again another year goes by, like a year older. But oh well, you know, I feel like I did learn a lot of things. It was like a interesting year for me. A lot of changes in my personal life. So, you know, I hope, you know, you guys had an awesome year as well. And 2024 will bring you the things that you want and wish, and you're gonna make them happen. You're gonna manifest them. I am a strong believer of the law of attraction, the law of assumption, and manifestation. When you put your mind into it, you make it happen. So yeah. The cloud is bothering me. It feels like it's following us. It's like going up where we're going. It's going north. Oh wow, the U.S. Postal Office is working on a Sunday. That's news to me. Oh yeah, because it's holiday season. So yeah, that makes sense. Because usually it closes on Saturday afternoon, like at noon, and it reopens on Monday. You guys gonna see a lot of Canadian. If you're watching from Canada, you guys gonna see a lot of Canadian flags in here, because this is the area where snowbirds, or we call them, are living or staying for the season. So yeah, you're gonna see a lot of people from Canada, or the plate number is gonna say Quebec, Ontario, Quebec, Ontario. That's like a normal thing. All my neighbors are actually from Quebec and Ontario, so when they leave, my area is a little empty. Oh yes, I used to travel a lot, but 2023 I took it as a personal development and self-growth year. Where I did travel, but not as much. A lot of domestically, so that means New York City. It's like every month. Place like I cannot get enough of Chicago. It's like the vibe is awesome. So it's New York, but I guess I'm on my Chicago phase now. In my 20s, I was all about New York. New York, it was everything. So yeah, and I've been to a couple of new places like Seattle and Washington, all the way to the West Coast. I was not able to. I wanted to cross the border to Vancouver, but I was not able. I went for a conference, but that was in 2022. So I don't know. This year, I'm hoping that I will travel to different new states that have not been there before, because the United States is huge, and at some point one of the goals is to be able to be to every single state in the United States, and also travel internationally. So yeah, I think I want to visit Wyoming. I've been to Wisconsin. I want to go to Wyoming. I would like to a lot of YouTube from Hawaii. But the thing is, to go to Hawaii from Fort Lauderdale, it's a 15-hour flight. 15. That's a hell of a flight. And obviously you have a stop, right? But a couple, you can make it a couple stops. But that's still a lot. And then my back is gonna kill me if it's that long. And then you have to go at least a week, because you're gonna waste 2 to 3 days in just traveling back and forth. So you need to have at least 4 days to explore if you're gonna do in Oahu or other islands. I want to go to Alaska as well. Just for remote places from America. That seems very. I don't know. It's just caught my attention. Canada. I want to explore Canada. I've been watching way too many videos on Toronto. I follow way too many YouTubers on Toronto. So I feel secure, and I feel like confidence that I can go to Toronto and just manage myself and maneuver and walk around Toronto as if I live there. Because I watched so many videos. I feel like I pretty much know where I can go, like from this convention center, Queen Street, Bloor, all those neighborhoods. Obviously my favorite is the Yorkville Village, even though I've never been there. I guess it's because it reminds me of a neighborhood in New York City, which is Chelsea. And I used to I basically live there. So that's why it reminds me so much to the house architecture. That's what it looks like. So yeah, dude, you can just get into the lane. Yes, Henry. Yeah, it was. I guess a lot of people just did a lot of self-discovering or just trying to change the type of life that they were having after COVID. For me, it's just I just left a toxic job that it was not taking me anywhere and just follow my passion and stuff, which is going great. Yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I didn't much travel, because when you start a new business and stuff like that, you have to spend a lot of time, finance, money on that resource. So yeah. So as you can see, there's a lot of signs that say the total nesting is only from October to March. But again, it's not. It's all year round. Because all the lights at the beach are dim all the time. And I get it, but I feel like we are there. No, we're not Deerfield Beach yet. So again, we're going on A1A or Ocean Drive, going north. If we continue this path, we're gonna go all the way to West Palm Beach, and then go on to Jupiter, for Pierce. That's other cities northern from West Palm Beach or Palm Beach County. Okay, so yeah, we're now in Lighthouse Point. That is not a McDonald's. That's a fake McDonald's. The store on the right side says McDonald's, but the only difference with the real McDonald's is that they put an A. Is that like Peter the Flintstones riding his bicycle? Yeah, since Quebec and Ontario are very interesting, there's one conference that I'm interested in going that is on Montreal. So I'm watching videos on Montreal. It seems like, I don't know, I mean they speak a lot of French, so I have zero knowledge on French other than le chat, bonjour, monsieur, merci, that's it, that's about it. So I guess I'm gonna be using my Google Translator a lot. Seems interesting. Seems like a small city. Yeah, we are in Lighthouse Point. That's the lighthouse, but you guys cannot see it. We're in Hillsborough Beach. The lighthouse at Hillsborough Beach. I don't know if you hear me, Henry, when probably not, because I had the connection issue. But I was asking you if you were able to watch the live stream from yesterday, because I used my $13 gimbal from Amazon, and I rewatched, and it seems like it was good. It was not shaky as my previous live stream, so I feel like it was good. I hope so. Yeah, so we'll see how it works. I have the gimbal here with me. Obviously it's not the brand that everybody uses. I just bought this $13 one from Amazon. This one's good. Yeah, so the weather weather, it's 94 degrees Fahrenheit and it's 9 p.m. right now. And we're on Hillsborough Beach, the town of Hillsborough Beach, yeah. Which is, we're already in Palm Beach County. I don't blame him because I don't want people going behind me. So yeah, I get it when these people just like pull over to the side, because sometimes you see so many cars going behind you and it's annoying because they want to pass you and you're like, dude, the max limit is 25, stop it. Wow, that house is full of Tesla. There's like 10 Teslas in the house. Yeah, right now because I'm using my car mounting, so it looks stable. But last night, like, when I was doing the live stream, and then after that I did another like live stream of after the parade, and I was just walking with the gimbal, with the fake gimbal. Yeah, it seems like it was looking good, but I have to ask the pro YouTubers so I can get some tips, like Henry from Toronto Tech and Transit. If you guys don't follow him, he is a Toronto-based YouTuber. He's an awesome human being. So Henry, if you want to drop your link of your channel so everybody can check it out and become more familiar with Toronto. And I feel like all YouTube basers, and I'm considering myself a like small YouTuber of Fort Lauderdale, we should all get like promoted and paid by our cities, because at the end of the day we're doing a lot of work by promoting our cities and bringing tourism. Because otherwise, in my case, I would have never really be interested in Toronto or Canada in general until I saw like Johnny's Try videos, live streams and stuff like that, and then I start discovering other YouTube-based YouTubers. So in a way, we're ambassadors of tourism, and I think we should get paid or recognized them somehow. I don't know, it's just my little contribution, my little comment. We're still in Hillsborough. A lot of private clubs around here, and I guess you're not allowed to go if you're not part of the clique. And this is the little townhouse, like downtown Hillsborough, and that's their Christmas tree. That's so tiny. Okay, I feel like you're going this way to make a U-turn and then go back, because I never really done just film a video of going back from this same route. It's usually just going to Palm Beach and then my phone reheats and dies, and that's about it. So today I thought, like, why not? And let me see if I can connect my battery also. Now we're going back south on the same A1A. Oh my god, it's hot. My phone is hot. I hope it doesn't reheat. If so, oh well, it's time. Lovely day to be in your boat or just take a boat ride, and make sure you wear a lot of sunblock. That's one thing. You bait on sunblock in South Florida. Well, yeah, if you want to get cancer, obviously. They always tell us like oh, you're gonna see locals are not gonna go to the beach or you get exposure outside unless you have to from 10 to 2 p.m. because that's when the sunrights are the most extreme. They always like said that or dermatologists say that you have to wear like at least 50 SPF. I was able to get a 100, which with a prescription, obviously, because after 85, I think you have to get everything with a prescription for my face, because I don't want the sun to hit my face. I don't want no wrinkles after that. I'm not. I do, wear that 100 on my face and then on my body, on my arms. I just use this whatever max they sell, and I try to be conscious because I know like in Hawaii there's so many sunblocks that are banned because of they cause a lot of damage to the coral life, and same with Florida, but they don't have a strict law of banning specific. I use them because I feel like that's. Oh, the bridge is up. I feel that's one way I can contribute. So I, suggest you, if you're coming to South Florida, obviously you need to wear sunblock, to research the ones that are banned for Hawaii. So because the hurt and the coral life, yeah, buy the ones that actually are not gonna hurt our environment. So the bridge is up. Let me see if I can put my hat in here so that on top of this so it doesn't get that hot. So really let it go dark. That's my hat. So we're gonna be sitting for a couple minutes because probably the bridge is halfway open already. And for all of you who played the lottery in Florida, in the United States in general, I did not win until last night. I checked, no, because I think it's 400 and something for Monday. So that means I didn't win, which is a bummer. So I have to go back to work tomorrow. I was expecting those $400 million, and after taxes, which is, they take in Florida, will be like 50%, around like 199. I was expecting that amount, and no, I did not get it. So it sucks for me, but I feel like my time is coming and I will get it. Just like that guy who won the $2 million in California. Was it the Mega Millions or Powerball? I think it's Powerball. Yeah, because the other big one that it was like 1.7 billions. It was one in Florida, but they haven't claimed it yet. And that person won in up North Florida, like by what's it called, Tallahassee, Jacksonville, around those places, and they haven't claimed it yet. So I'm wondering if they lost the ticket. But anyways, I'm hoping the price will reach that limit, that the high amount, and that will be the time I will hit the lottery. And for all my friends internationally, do you guys play the lottery? What is the lottery is in your country? Rampant. Yeah, for Mega Millions right now it's 370. Heat of South Florida that is really affecting my fun. And I never noticed it because, I never really did live streams. So until recently, I guess I have to start thinking about getting a new phone if I'm really going to do these live streams. Yeah, like I was saying, Ramprat. I don't really have a favorite lottery. Well, my favorite is going to be the one I win, because I'm going to win it. So I try to just play whichever I feel like it. Like I have the intuition, okay, today I'm gonna get it. I usually play the same numbers. I read and I think, I don't know if I mentioned to you in my previous video, but I watch a YouTuber called Timothy Schultz. He won the lottery back in 1999 when he was 21, and I believe he won around 40 millions or something in Idaho or Iowa, one of those two places. And he, I guess, not spend it all, but almost all. And he has like a YouTube channel that he talks about and interviews other lottery winners, not only from the US, but the UK, Canada, and basically internationally. And he just asks and interviews people about, what it feels like to win the lottery, what you've done, if you face any challenges and stuff like that. So he is the one who recommend that, play the same set of numbers always. It works. He won the lottery by, like a quick peek. So, and it makes sense for me, especially just the same set of numbers. I guess it has meaning if you are into numerology or stuff like that. I'm not familiar with that, but I just feel I have certain specific numbers that are like my lucky numbers, and I think that's my stuff. Yeah, if you're just coming back, I apologize. My phone, it just turned off automatically. They said the temperature was too hot and it needed to cool down. So it was not up to me to just say or end this live stream. It's just the screen just went black and I have that little warning temperature thing. So it's interesting and it's scary at the same time. So I have to figure for my business that I sometimes use it for streaming, and that happened to, and so I'm thinking it's the heat other one, because the other one is pretty new. I bought it last year, 2022, so it's not like it's old like this one. So I guess that's an issue. I have to figure it out. We're going back now on A1A South. About Canada. This guy is from Quebec. The other one's Texas. The other one's Ontario. So you see, we have a lot of people from Canada here. They're probably having fun in here, compared to, I know in Toronto it's snowing, or it was snowing. We're in Pompano Beach, which is still Broward County. We're like on the border between Broward County and Palm Beach. Our fellow, that one is from what, Alabama? And this is Atlantic Boulevard. So yeah, so hopefully tomorrow I will hit the lottery, and I will still do videos. I will just not say anything. I don't know, what will you do if you win the lottery? Will you just disappear? Will you like randomly disappear from one day to another, or you have a plan? I'm always curious to understand, or find out about what people will do. Some people, they say that they will just continue their lives like normally for a couple months until they figure out their plan and have everything secure. And when they claim it, they will, resign from their jobs and just move to a remote island. But the problem comes with family members and friends. Like, what do you tell them? It's just like, I'm going, I'm out. I don't know you. Block numbers, who's these? And then I heard like on that YouTuber who won the lottery, he keeps saying that a lot of people coming out of the woodwork to ask you for money. Yeah, that has to be very intense and like on a very complicated situation, because you want to help your family and friends at unto some point, but you cannot just basically pay for everything. Just like give them like a $1,000 gift depending how much you earn on the lottery, and then just say like has boundaries, which is probably hard, especially if you have family members that you love a lot. And it's just like, I mean, obviously my mom, my parents, I'd be like, yeah, sure, here's a credit card, go for it. Move back to Philadelphia, 4 stars. Yeah. Now you're in Texas. Do Texas have the law that you can just like claim it anonymous? I think they do. Like Florida, you can claim it if it's more than 250,000. You can hide your name or not release it to the public for 3 months, and after that, yeah, they're gonna put your name. And they say we don't put your address. It's like, you don't need to put my address. Somebody put my name in Google. That's about it. They can find who I voted for, where I live, what is my phone number, where's my email. So it's so, I don't know, I just feel that it's a very complicated situation, and at the same time it's a lot of what's it called, privacy involved. It needs to be, I don't know, somebody needs to figure out something. I know some states in the United States you can claim it anonymously, so they will never ever know who you are. I think Maine is one of those. I'm not sure if Texas, okay, yeah. So if you want to win the lottery, go to Texas. They will never know who you are. I mean, obviously the lottery people knows, but not the public, unless somebody snitches, and that's a problem. Yeah, you mentioned that forming the LLC, and then you just create like a ghost corporation, and hire an attorney and all those stuff. But I also hear about stories about attorneys taking advantage of you guys, of the fortune that you earn, like charging you crazy fees and stuff like that. They're like advising you to invest in fake things. Like there was one attorney that guy from YouTube did an interview with somebody else. That attorney is in jail because he defrauded over 140 something million from lottery winners, because all the winner looters will go to him to help them, so that he can help them cash the prize and figure out what to invest or what to do with that money. That was crazy. Like, you putting your trust in your money on somebody who you think is a professional, and all of a sudden he's scamming. Oh my god. And even though these people sue back and they won, like, they're not getting that money back. It's 144 million. That's a lot of money. I would chuck his head. like that's a lot of money. So yeah, that's one thing you have to think about, you know. I don't know, I just find very interesting and fascinating to talk about, you know, people who won the lottery, because it's not just like, oh my god, I won the lottery itself. There's a lot of things involved, like figure it out, you know, where are you gonna put the money, what is gonna happen. You have to, like, what I hear in the tips is like, once you win the lottery and you claim it, you have to go in the dark for at least 6 months. That means you have to change your phone number, you have to deactivate or delete all your social media, change address if you want to still, you know, continue. And yeah, go in the dark for 6 months until, because if you earn like, oh, you won like $1 million, nobody's gonna really say much. But if you won like that guy $2 billion, everybody's gonna go nuts and start like trying to follow you and chase you to get, you know, a piece of that, or just be there. So that's things that you have to think about. And I feel like, you know, also thinking about those things is like you manifesting that, because you actually like putting yourself in the mentality that you know, because sometimes you be like, nah, you never had that kind of money in your hands, so you're like, no, that's never gonna happen. But when you start thinking about those little details, you opening your mind to like, oh, okay, you know, it's like, yeah, what would I do if I had that money right now? And you start thinking about those details. So I feel like that's a huge part of manifesting, when you put yourself in the play that you already have that. What are you gonna do with that now? So I don't know, it's just interesting topics that I talk sometimes. Oh, look at this name, Washingtonia. Let's see. Henry says the biggest lottery jackpot here was $70 million, approximately 52 US smaller, but most ever won was 80. And I think they don't charge taxes in Canada, Henry. That's what you said. And Ramprat says, I will invest. Oh, hold on, let me read it on the red light. Yeah, investing is good, but I think like having a portfolio. But again, you have to like educate yourself. Unless you're a finance person, you know where to invest. But if, like, I didn't know where to invest. Like I'll buy like stock in Apple or like those tech companies. But then again, a lot of people invested in those crap crypto stuff, and then what happened with that FTX thing? Okay, so this is Commercial Boulevard. So yeah, we're gonna make a right on Commercial Boulevard. Okay, so I was on Rapant. It said, I will invest with a reputable company, Goldman Sachs extensions. Don't tell anybody. You win the Powerball or Mega Millions, you can leave off the interest. And Henry says, you're absolutely right. I heard the news. Can I do it right? It says what? Some states, so some counties in Florida, you're not supposed to do a right on like the red light, but it doesn't say anything in here, so I'm guessing I can. Yeah, Palm Beach is one of those ones that you cannot make a right during the red light because you were gonna take it. But in Broward County, we don't care. Like, just do it as long as you don't kill somebody. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. There is a news in Florida, not Florida, Maine, that a person, hold on, let me put my windows up, I don't want to get copyrighted with Britney Spears, that won the lottery, didn't tell anybody other than his wife, and now he's suing his wife because his wife told her family members, and the family members told their friends. So the dude obviously is divorcing her, and he's suing her. So she's not getting anything because of that. Imagine that. That's, you know, for a moment of joy in, you know, being happy that, you know, you are financially free now, to becoming like a stressful situation, and then you have to sue your wife for that reason. It's like, that's crazy. And they disclose his name now in the lawsuit, so I don't mean he did everything to hide his name and not, just claim it incognito. And because he's suing his wife now, they released his name, they released the amount. It was one of the biggest, wasn't a big amount. It was around 500. I'm not really sure the correct amount, but it was like around that. Yeah, which is totally understandable. Now everybody's gonna come out of the woodwork and be like, yeah, I want a piece. Or they're gonna start coming with like the saddest story ever. Like, I broke my leg, I have 10 cats, I broke my neck, I don't have an eyeball, stuff like that. I need 10,000, help me. And you feel bad with these stories, but then you have to really, filter and be like, who's really needing it? Who's just like there for the moment? Because friends, you're gonna have a bunch of friends if you win the lottery, just like any famous person. Like, yeah, you have friends popping bottles in the club all night long, but then when you don't have money, they're like out and about. They're just gonna bounce and be like, I don't know you. So yeah, that's interesting. That's why I like have I know all these random stories, because that YouTuber, yeah, it's interesting to it's kind of preparing yourself mentally. Like you said, like, I know I'm gonna win it anytime now, so this is what I have to be aware and be prepared when that happens. I don't think I will sue my family if they disclose. I will just take off and be very careful of who comes close to me, because yeah, I'm gonna put my AC because now it's hot. It's really 96 degrees. This is crazy. Ugh. This is winter, you guys, in Florida, South Florida. 96 degrees. This is too much. Imagine if you're just laying on the beach right now. My God, it's so hot. So gas prices in here, for the people who's not from United States, it depends. It changes a lot, and I don't know, I feel like they should pass a law where every single gas black and it says temperature. I took a picture with my other phone, so I'm gonna post it. And if you guys know how to fix this that I'm buying a new phone, please let me know. So it says temperature, iPhone needs to cool down before you can use it. That sucks. And again, the sun is hitting in front of my phone, so I guess that's one of the reasons why it's getting a lot of heat. Yeah, so I apologize. I need to fix this and work on this and see what's going on with my phone. So yeah, we were talking about the lottery. So yeah. So that's what I will do when I win the lottery. Anytime now. Anytime now. The maximum I won on the scratchy things in the lottery was 500. Literally last year, in a random $5 scratchy, I just scratched it and it was $500, and I was fainted. I was like, I never felt so happy before. Like, it was like, what is this? I felt like a little kid when it's like anticipating going to a field trip. I was like, this is happening. I really felt like I won like a huge amount. Just, $500 is still pretty good. It's like 200, 300. There's like scratchies, like the 500. That is $50. It's a lot, I know. You pay your phone bill with that money. And the max price was $25 million, which people already won. There was only 2 prizes for $25 million, and like 100 of $1 million, and a bunch of like $10 or $20, stuff like that. I won a lot of those ones when it first come out. That's the thing, when it first comes out, like any scratchy, that's when you have to take advantage, because you really win. like because they want people to win and buy these tickets. So they have a lot of winning tickets. But after a while, like after a couple months, yeah, randomly people win even like $10. So I won a couple on the 500 times something for the Florida, and I won like not the 500 one on that one. I won like a bunch of like, whoa, hold on, let me rephrase that. The first day I got 100. The next day I bought another one, and it was another 100. So like for 10 days I won 100. On day 11 I spent 200 and won and got 0. That's when I told like it's time to get out. And after that I won like $50 on that specific scratchy, and that's it. Now in another ones, which is 50 times, that's what the name of the scratchy, I believe it is. That's the one I won $500. And yeah, that's the one I thought that I was like, I won the lottery. Well, I really won the lottery, but when I manifested that, I didn't specify the amount. So I won the $500. Yeah, other than that, just, when you scratch I never won any more than $1 in those $1 scratchy tickets. So I know that you can win up to 5,000, 10,000. I was just never the one who won. So if you ever won more than $1 in a scratchy ticket and $1 scratchy ticket, let me know. I want to know who wins those. Like, because apparently a lot of people win. I just did not win. And now I'm just playing, randomly, because I used to play secretly, like every single time that they play. Like Powerball is Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Mega Millions is Tuesday and Fridays. Jackpot is the same as Mega Millions, which is Tuesdays and Fridays. The Florida Lottery is Mondays and something. And then they have a random, like another 10 lotteries that they play that I don't really know. It's like pick 2 numbers. It's like it's too much. And there's actually a movie about a couple of retirees who cracked the code of winning the lottery. It's in Paramount, the app. So I don't know if you guys have that. I think it's like something with Jeff and Marge Go Large. So they did crack that millions and millions. So it was interesting because it's real life. It's not just people saying, hey, yeah, when you win the lottery. No, it's actually they have. If you have not watched it and you have Paramount app, it's there as far as I know, because I rewatched a couple days ago. So I tried those expensive scratch tickets and I won 100. You're luckier than me. I think it depends on, and I remember I used that money to take my cats to the vet, because I have 4 cats, and if you have pets, that are your kids. So I know I used those 500 to take my babies to the doctor. It was a nice chunk. Let me know if you ever won anything in the lottery. And make sure that when you say you're gonna win the lottery, you specify the amount, otherwise you're gonna still win in $1. But still, that's considered winning. Oh yeah. When there's a huge like winner, like the $2 billion, whoever sold that ticket, or like the drugstore, the liquor store or convenience store, because it's that amount, I think they got $2 million. And so if you won, I think $1 million, they only get 10,000. So yeah, all the business, they get a chunk if they sell the winner ticker. The Florida Lottery keeps saying that they help in education. They have a fund for the Bright Future Scholarship, so I don't know, like all that money goes there. I'm not really familiar with that, but yeah, they say they help the. Today, because I watched this TV show on Reels channel that it's like these pair of thieves robbed this convenience store. And the funny thing is, like, if I'm gonna do something like that, I'm not. Well, they rub like $100 worth of smoke, which is like you did so much damage to that convenience store for $100 of smoke, and the amount of charges that you're gonna get, aside from being a felon for life, it's crazy. But if I ever do that, I will never do like that. But you know, you think about these things like, why would I if I'm gonna get in trouble for this, I'll make sure I'm taking the ATM machine, which probably doesn't have much. I'll make sure I'm taking the lottery machine and all the scratches, because mom might get the $1 million and then I take off. But you know, the little silly things that people get in trouble with. So it's like, you know, they crashed the convenience store with a truck. They made a major damage, and then just stole $100 worth of smoke. Like, that was not even a worth of driving and doing that much damage. But yeah, that was an interesting rant. Oh, you do sports meeting with the, what's it called, the fantasy football, something like that? I never got how that works. I think they have something like that for soccer. I'm a soccer fan. Actually, the DVR stadium is, we just passed where Leo Messi practice every day with the Inter Miami. So I know they have that, but I never got really into it. Because I mean, I feel like I never win those things. So if I bet, it's gonna be $1, and if I don't win, I'm gonna be so miserable for the entire week. Oh wow! So you won 490. Ooh, that's good. That is good. I see a lot of people who are like, I don't know if they take that as a full-time job. I see people who are standing there for hours and hours buying like work and spend that much money on that. And then, I mean, gambling is an issue too. It's funny that in the lottery ticket says like, if you have a problem stopping, not be able to stop, you know, and keep gambling, we have help. But at the same time, they're selling you the gambling. Yeah, no, I don't think I can spend that much money. I mean, I did spend $200 buying those tickets, but because I was winning. But I don't think I will ever spend that much. I don't think I have. No, that's enough for me. I will cry if I lose all that. Like, I could have traveled with that money. Oh yeah. But I'm glad I didn't bet on him like this. I don't bet, but if I would have bet on the last game that he did, that would have been bad, because he injured himself. His leg is injured, so he's done for the season. But yeah, Messi, it's a goal. He's definitely worth betting for it if I was betting. And then I heard Ronaldo wants to move to the States, but he can't because he has some warrant. Because it was accusation something with sexual abuse, something in Las Vegas. He took off, so he's technically not allowed to come to the U.S. It's crazy. And I know Neymar wants to also move to the United States, but I don't know if it's like Miami or the Galaxy in Los Angeles. But yeah, everybody wants to just, after, you know, Messi did the move, everybody just wants to move to the States, which makes sense, because, you know, 2026 is gonna be our year. Well, you know, so thank you so much, you guys, for coming along in this weird ride. I know it was a little bumpy at the beginning with the connection issues. I have to work on that. Still pretty much new doing these live streams, So thank you so much for live streaming with me, driving with me along, and I hope you guys have an